Everyone knows that the former head of state, Johnny Ironside, holds a swagger crocodile stick wherever you see him, both his pictures and most of his videos. You will see him holding that small alligator swagger stick. But what most people do not know is that that crocodile swagger stick has a name. Watch this video to the very end, because by the time you get to the end of this video, I'm going to tell you the name of that swagger stick. Throughout his military career and his pictures and most of his videos, Johnny Ironside was always seen with that stick, like the little alligator crocodile stick, right? So the name of that swagger crocodile stick is called Charlie. The name is Charlie, or Charlie, whichever one you call it. Now, during his overseas military assignments, mostly in the Congo during the Congo crisis in the early 1960s, during his time in that Congo crisis, he undertook a lot of perilous military assignments, and there was this legend around that staff that he holds that it is full of charm, or what most Africans will call juju. Due to the success of his military assignments, most people think that that stick he holds is a form of protection to him that allows him to go into dangerous areas and come out successfully. Now, according to reports, some of the soldiers that were under his command that began whispering, and they said that that swagger stick, that is the crocodile swagger stick that he holds, that was called Charlie, it has some powers that enables him to neutralize ambushes in those days. It also enables him to deflect bullets. Holding that stick while talking to his enemy commanders also helps him to neutralize those commanders. At one time, it was reported that Johnny Ironside in that Congo crisis went into enemy territory to negotiate the release of some Nigerian soldiers that were captured at the time and some foreign expatriates that was captured. Johnny Ironside went alone to negotiate the release of those captured people, those captured soldiers and the expatriates that were foreign people in those days, and he was successful in his negotiations, and the enemy commanders were able to release those prisoners to him, and he was successful in that operation. Now, when reports of his tremendous courage and fearlessness reached the British circles in those days, the British press and the British military, they nicknamed him Johnny Ironside, owing to the fact that his name is Johnson and he did incredible things in the front lines at the time, and they nicknamed him Johnny Ironside. But to Johnny Ironside himself, the swagger stick that he holds is like a light-hearted, personal emblem. That's just what it was to him. But most people believe that he had his powers in that swagger stick that he called Charlie. The fact still remains that nobody can prove whether there was really any sort of charm in his Charlie stick, but the fact remains that Johnny Ironside treated that swagger stick as a personal emblem, as something that is very dear to him. And in most of his pictures, like the one you are seeing right now, the general has been seen to hold that swagger stick. It remains an iconic image in the Nigerian public memory. What lessons have you learned from this story? Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. I will see you in my next video. Know your history.